Alright, today on Cabal Cast, we're going to be in Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Draft to do a 1 versus 1 video commentary. So before we get into this game, just really quickly, we are at 299 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So we are just one subscriber away from 300, and I have something very special planned. I have a very good game coming up, and I will post that game when we get to 300 subscribers. It is really awesome, and I can't wait to release it. So just all you guys listening out there, just one more subscriber, and the very special Kane's Wrath of VOD is coming. So let's get into this game, shall we? We have Smoke and Tiberium, which is Cyberstorm, and he's playing against derand4111. And let's get straight into this game on Tournament Dustbowl. So up to the top here, we see this is going to be Durand. He's playing as a GDI faction, blue GDI, and down south is Cyberstorm. He's playing as a GDI faction too. He's going to be Steel Talons. So Steel Talons for Cyberstorm, and GDI Vanilla for Durand. So both players are going to go for their Rifleman Squad Scouts, and they're going to get a couple of Engineers. Are they going to go for the same tip spike? I don't think so. Cyberstorm is going for the left tip spike. Actually, Durand is going to go for both tip spikes. See if he can grab both of them. This could be very risky. Cyberstorm is a little bit better player, I think, than Durand is, but we'll see what happens. Two Rifleman Squad Scouts from each player are going to go to this tip spike right here. I think Cyberstorm is going to beam into it. I think he's going to drop down a foxhole. No, he's not. He's going to get the first shot off there, and too bad for Durand. He split up his Rifleman Squad Scout, so this tip spike is not going to get him. The tip spike is not going to get it. And the Rifleman Squads are going to go straight towards that Engineer. It's going to be safely in that Garrison structure. So he's going to be safe for now, and Cyberstorm is going to gather two tip spikes. Actually, no! I forgot that one player... Actually, I forgot that Cyberstorm went for a one tip spike instead of two. So he's going to grab their two tip spike. He's going to grab their one tip spike. And $500 wasted for Durand, so he wasn't able to get that Engineer inside that tip spike to get that $500 back. So he's going to be a little bit behind in his economy. He built an APC, so he's going to manage to get that Engineer. But I think it's going to be too late. Yeah, he can't do that when there's two garrison structures that are held by Cyberstorm, and his Engineer is going to die if he gets out of that building. So he has to wait until destroy that garrison structure, which could take a while for that to happen. So Durand is down $500, and in the meantime, Durand is going to have to accept the fact that he's behind in his economy, and Cyberstorm has 4 and 2 in his field already, so that's quite quick. And he's powered down one of his refineries just so he can get that extra power going. And now he's going to gather up on a lot of Tiberium field. That harvester should be going to that refinery just to be on the safe side. But actually, Durand is not too far behind. Actually, yes, he is. He's just getting out his third harvester, so that's pretty slow. So he needs to hurry up and get that. Did he lose Engineer? I think he lost his Engineer. Oh, that's bad. I could have sworn. Yeah, he destroyed that garrison structure. Oh, that's unfortunate. So Durand is down $500, and he has to get that back as quickly as possible. He did capture that tip spike there, so he did get one $500 back. There's a Rifleman Squad inside the base of Cyberstorm, but lucky for that watchtower, it destroys it, and he has another scout here. He's going to go scout Durand's base. I think that Cyberstorm did not scout Durand yet. He had two Rifleman Squads inside those garrison structures. Yeah, look at that. He had 3 Rifleman Squads inside that building, so he needs to do something about that. He needs to put out some foxholes on east side of the map. He needs to scout Durand, because if Durand's doing something crazy and Cyberstorm can't see it, then Cyberstorm's going to be on the defensive end here. But he's got to 2-1 on his expansion, so that's going to be pretty good. And Durand is not far behind. He's got 1-1 on that field right now. Then he's just getting out his 6 harvesters, so he's going to be doing pretty okay. Both players are going standard build over here, and a Pitbull Scout here from Cyberstorm is going to be into the base of Durand just to see what he can find. And everybody's going standard build order right now, nothing too crazy just right now. We'll see Cyberstorm has got his 2-2 command post and an airfield, so he could be going for some orcas, and that'll be pretty good. I'm not wondering if he's going to go for any upgrades. He's not going for any amp grenades or AP ammo. He's going to go for something right now. He's going for 2 airfields, and 2 airfields for Cyberstorm, so this could be pretty bad for Durand if he doesn't spot it ASAP. He has a Pitbull Scout here, so I think Cyberstorm is doing everything in his power to make sure that that Pitbull Scout does not get into the base and see this double Orca airfield coming out from him. He's going for AP ammo as well, just for future purposes. And the Pitbulls are coming in to take care of that Durand's Pitbull. And if Durand is wondering, well, because he's doing a lot of anti-scouting, then something must be up, and he has to realize this as soon as possible. But I don't think he has a lot of pit bulls, so he could notice something is up. And we see 4 orcas coming up from Cyberstorm. He's going right to the center of the map here, where Derand has no vision whatsoever. He has a couple pit bulls here, so he could be going that direction. But the pit bulls spotted the orcas now, and the orcas are coming in and then do a lot of a harvester harassment. They're going to take out 3 harvesters for sure. One of them was going to be loaded with green tib. But here come the pit bulls now, and Derand does a great job there. He does lose 2 harvesters, but in the process, Cyberstorm lost 2 of his orcas. So that was not too bad of an attack and not too bad of a defense. So both players were even in terms of that sort of thing. And now, since there's going to be a lot more orcas coming out now, and the 4 other orcas are going to be going to the north expansion, and they're going to be doing a lot more harvester harassment from Derand. And I think Derand this time will probably lose 3 harvesters. And he's going to lose the ones that are getting up the green tib, and that's a smart idea. Going after the harvesters that are giving him Tiberium. So 3 harvesters are down at this expansion, which is not good for Derand. He has to do something about this orcas, and the orcas are going to take the southern way out, and they don't have any hard points just yet. So those pit bulls aren't able to destroy those orcas, which is not very good. And now more orcas have been coming out from Cyberstorm, and they'll be going to the north half of the map to do more harvester harassment. But at the same time, he's just building pit bulls, and Derand has a lot more pit bulls and predator tanks going towards his base. He also has a couple of slingers as well to defend against his predator tanks. So Derand is going to go for a counterattack, and he has a lot more pit bulls than Cyberstorm does. Cyberstorm spent all that money on orcas, but he doesn't have a big defense here, so he could be losing a couple of structures. But at the same time, Derand is going to lose more harvesters. He doesn't have any anti-air defenses to speak of. He has 1 slinger here, but it's going to be out of position. And another harvester will go down by Derand. And Derand has a lot of air defenses here, so that's going to be pretty good. He has 3 harvesters left, so he's got to protect those. But now Cyberstorm is going to be under attack now by these predator tanks and these pit bulls. And the orcas are coming back now, but they have to deal with these slingers that are coming in destroying his orcas. And now these pit bulls here from Cyberstorm has to do all they can to destroy those slingers. But now the pit bulls are going to be getting a lower numbers thanks to predator tanks. And Cyberstorm has tier 3 with his rec emitter hub, so he needs a sonic emitter right now, because that's a very bad place to put a rec emitter hub. But I think there's not enough forces here for Derand to destroy this base, and the Titan comes out in there to do a little bit of crushing. But that's not going to happen. These predator tanks are still alive, and there's a couple of pit bulls here too, and more slingers as well. So Cyberstorm is going to lose his orcas for sure. And with this process here, he's going to lose a couple more of his harvesters. Just more slingers are coming in from Derand, streaming in a lot of more slingers, and they do take out 1 more orca. And these last pit bulls here are just trying to take out the slingers desperately, while his harvesters are under attack by Durand's pit bulls, and the pit bulls have switched targets. They're attacking the pit bulls here, and a nice orca strike there gets 1 slinger as well. And now these orcas are becoming free to destroy, but they left off just a little too early, I think, and 1 airfield will get taken out. And all those orcas were wasted in trying to take out the slingshots, but Cyberstorm had to do something in order to destroy them. And we see a heroic pit bull here from Derand. So Derand is doing awesome with his flanker force, and that's a lot of harvesters destroyed by Cyberstorm. He's down to just 1 harvester. 1 harvester is left for Cyberstorm. So that's a successful attack here from Derand. Did an amazing amount of damage. And now that Titan's going to be coming around the side here, and it will crush. Oh, it doesn't crush the slingers. That's unfortunate. But now, since this Marv is out now, Derand actually has his own Marv. So that's pretty crazy. He has this, because he's GDI, he's able to put a Zone Trooper squad inside that Marv. So both these players are down a lot of harvesters. And I don't think Derand just has 2 on that field right there. So he hasn't, this entire time, he hasn't been building any harvesters. He's been building a counter to Cyberstorm's Marv. And at the same time, Cyberstorm doesn't have anything in his Marv. Because he's Steel Talons, he's able to just build rocket squads and or grenadiers to put inside that Marv. And in doing so, he only has... he's up against Durand's Railgun Marv. And they're both Marvs are just trying to... Maybe they're going to Marvis each other's expansion, which is a very smart idea. And I think both players are just desperate for cash. So now Cyberstorm has 3 harvesters on his field here. He sold a bunch of his refineries just to get that extra eco, just to get his harvesters. And the same thing for Derand. He's building more harvesters from his base. He's got 5 and 2. He's going to have 5 and 2 in this field. So that's a proper ratio, and he should expand. He has an airfield, so he could be going for some Firehawks and or Orcas. I'd like to see some Firehawks as well. And now that Marv is doing some harvesting on that field right now. Same thing for Durand. So both players are mirroring each other, and this is a very, very smart idea. I think both players know that the Marv is harvesting each other's expansion. So this could be very deadly. Actually, Cyberstorm is going to go back to double Orca airfield, and now hensing the fact that Durand does not have any anti-air. He does have a Juggernaut here, and he's going to go for some Firehawks. So he could surprise Durand by this many Orcas. He doesn't have hard points just yet. I think he doesn't want to invest in that, just to be on the safe side, just in case if Durand does able to destroy these Orcas, then the hard points wouldn't be a waste. I mean, it's only yeah, $2,500, which that's quite a bit. I mean, if you're going Orcas all game or Firehawks, and you're going to have this many Firehawks here. But the Supersonic Airstrike coming in, and it does miss. So that's unfortunate. And the Pitbulls will go down, doesn't able to take out an Orca. And I think Cyberstorm shouldn't go out just like that. He needs to go back to get some repairs before he goes out. But at the same time, if he doesn't attack with his Orcas, then it's going to suck for him. So now the Orcas are going to attack the Marv, and it's going to be facing rear armor. And Cyberstorm needs to be careful that he doesn't clump up his Orcas like that. But with the hard points, that's unfortunate there. And here come the Firehawks, and that take out one of the Orcas. So nice air battle here. And I think those Firehawks are trying to take out as many of the Orcas as possible. And they do have hard points, so Cyberstorm invested in the hard points. And that sucks for him that he wasn't able to get any more Orcas. So these Firehawks now, they have to Stratified out of there, or they're just going to camp the airfield now from Cyberstorm. And I'm not sure if they're going to be retreating. I think they are, because there's a couple of Rocket Squad scouts here, and they're going to be destroying the Firehawk. The Marvs have cleaned up a good portion of the Tiberium now, and we see the Zone Trooper drop pod have dropped down a bunch of Zone Troopers, and they're going to be putting inside the Marv. So now a quad Zone Rail Marv is going to be on the cards for Durand, while at the same time Cyberstorm just has a single Grenadier squad inside that Marv. Triple airfield now from Cyberstorm, and now the Orcas are going to be on the deck now, and he's even go for Firehawks of his own just to protect his Orcas from the Durand's Firehawks. And Durand has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Juggernauts, and that's going to be quite a bit of protection for that Marv. And he's going to go into some slingshots. I'm not sure if he's going to get any tungsten AA. He should get tungsten for all the money that Cyberstorm have invested in destroying Durand now. And here come the Firehawks now, and they do take out one. Oh, what a great shot there by Cyberstorm. Holy cow, that was fantastic. All those Firehawks destroyed by Durand, and in doing so, lost his Marv. His quad zone rail Marv that he spent, a lot of money on. And Cyberstorm just did a fantastic job there of destroying the Marv, as well as destroying all of Durand's Firehawks. So that was a great pickup there by him. But now at the same time, Durand has to deal with this enemy Marv here, and he has quite a bit of Juggernauts here, and he has a bunch of slingshots here just to destroy Cyberstorm's Marv. But here comes the Orcas now. The air battle here is coming in. I think Durand needs to destroy the Orcas first before he takes them out. And the slingshots are here. They don't have any tungsten, so that's going to suck though. And in doing so, Cyberstorm is going to be able to destroy all these slingshots here without taking too many losses from his Orcas. And that's going to be pretty good. And now he's free range to destroy all of these Juggernauts here. And these Juggernauts, one of them will go down. But I think he needs to fall back with his Orca, because he can't support with the Firehawk now. He's using the Firehawks to destroy the Juggernauts, which is not what he needed to do. Durand has been chasing that enemy Marv for a while now. And now a nice bomber shot up. And a Fire Strike here destroys the Juggernaut. So now I think Durand is going to be going for some more eco. He's going to be placing on a refinery on this field here. There's not much tip here, but at the same time, he could definitely spend some credits to get more aircraft out now. So now the game has slowed down just a little bit. He has getting more slugs. I think he finally has tungsten AA. So now, these Orcas aren't going to be viable that much anymore with these Firehawks. There's a lot of Firehawks here. There's, what, 6 of them now? And they do Stratifighter to this right here, to this base right here, and they're going to be doing a little bit of hard harassment. Since they have hard plants, the power plants are going to be targeted, and the power plants are going to get destroyed, and now the refinery is going to get destroyed, and the more power plants are going to get destroyed. So now the power is going to be down from Durand, and I'm not sure if he has a command post, so he can't get he can't upgrade that power plant, which kind of sucks. Now we see a Viox transport here with that Ruffman Squad scout. Looks like we want to do a little bit of of scouting with that Velux transport. The Orcas are going to be coming in now, and they do take out another Harvester, which is pretty bad for Durand. And then now Durand can lose another power plant. These Orcas are doing wonders for Cyberstorm that entire game. He isn't able to finish off that power plant, which kind of sucks. That one shot there will manage to take it out. But now these Orcas are going to get taken out. Oh no! Those slingshots are going to take out both those Orcas. All 4 Orcas are going to destroy. 5 Orcas might get destroyed. Oh, what a great shot there by Durand. And the Tier 2 command post is out now, which he has his power plant back up. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough power. Actually, he does have enough power. He needs another power plant. But with that in mind, oh, here comes the Firehawks now. The Firehawks are going to take out the refinery. And just enough bombs to take out the command post as well. Actually, no, command post just survives. But now these Firehawks are going to be in dire straits. They need to get back to base before these slingshots get too close and destroy them. So now Cyberstorm actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Firehawks now. And I'm not sure if he's going to go hunt for any Orcas. He is building more Orcas, but I think he's going to be sold for cash. He sold his MCV. No, he didn't sell his MCV. I'm just going to say that Cyberstorm sold his MCV. He's not the kind of person that likes to do that. What Cyberstorm does, I think, is that he goes for an expansion and then doesn't expand anymore after that. He has a habit of doing that, and that kind of sucks. But that's Cyberstorm. I mean, Cyberstorm is a hell of a lot better of a player than me. So if it works for Cyberstorm, it works for Cyberstorm. Now the Firehawks are going to stratify out of there, and they're going to see that refinery, and 3 Orcas are going to take it out. And now the Orcas, what are they going to fire up on next? They could take out the power plant. Actually, one of them will drop a bomb, but unfortunately didn't finish it off. So now these Firehawks are just flying around to see what else they can find. And those are the last 2 buildings from Durand. And now I think that Cyberstorm is going to be trying to avoid this Juggernaut force here from Durand. And his MCV is going to be destroyed if he doesn't do anything about it. Because these are the last 2 buildings from Durand. I think he will have enough for a refinery, which is pretty good. And he has a lot of harvesters that are lined up here. So that's going to be pretty good for Durand, as long as he can keep that refinery up going. And now these Orcas are going to be attacking the Juggernauts. See, the Juggernauts don't have any anti-air to speak of. Here comes the slingshots now. One of them is actually elite status, and that's pretty good. And holy cow, a heroic slingshot now. That the aircraft is going to get destroyed. And Cyberstorm is in deep, deep, deep trouble now. His base is going to be destroyed now. There's a single zone trooper squad going to take out the airfields now, and this is the last assault now from Durand. It's going to be pretty damn close. And now here comes the infantry force now. They're going to get crushed by the slingshot, and the heroic slingshot will not go down. Unfortunately, he has to keep that away if he wants to destroy this infantry. He has to repair that slingshot as fast as possibly can. But this Juggernaut force here from Durand is just getting shredded by these infantry forces here. And now that Marv is going to be just almost destroyed. The Orcas are going to be coming in from a great angle. But the Marv goes down, but at the same time, Durand lost all of his Juggernauts. And that sucks. And with that in mind, Durand has been defeated. He can't mess with that Firehawks here. So that was a great game by both these players. And 18-minute game from both these players to skip all that stuff. And we see the units craft here. We see structures. We see resources. Durand had the most resources, surprisingly. And stats here, we see 110,268 to Cyberstorm and 120,947 to Durand. So Durand had about $9,000 more in favor of him to Cyberstorm. All right, so there's a game on at Tournament Dustbowl. My name's Cabal, and I'll see you guys all next time for the 300 King's Wrath, or my 300 subscriber King's Wrath video commentary.